I know that you have done all the prayers, the protective prayers, and Lama Tsongkhapa Yoga and all that. Well, I think tonight, well, it was supposed to be done, I think, 3 days ago, but I think 2 or 3 days ago. But yeah, somehow it didn't happen. Yeah, this the drum offering to Kalarupa, the Drugchuma, and this it's come best to do here, so so that's the reason Metama brought here. In Taiwan, one student, a lawyer, Mechin, her name is Mechin, her husband has several sicknesses of the difficult to breathe or something, several sicknesses and difficult life. So, so to Drugchuma, so it's come out today at the beginning. So to do that. 그래, 가다 주셔 그래. 오늘 디바샤다. Today, of course, that commentary can be received. I don't remember whether 2 or 3 people or not. But on the basis of having received the Yamantaka initiation, I'm not sure what need to retreat before or not. I think it needs to receive a mental initiation to actually receive the commentary of Drugchuma. So it's a very powerful. So this that might be okay. The shape of the drama is round and then half round, then square. So it contains increasing peaceful specifying increasing and controlling wrathful after those activities. So the Kasuri It's regarded very powerful puja to this so like somebody had black magic, for example, or Italian monk who has eyebrows white. Or you can say everything's white, but eyebrows even white. Unto you, his mother. As well. One time, nothing is working with her. Everything got stuck. Her work, everything got stuck. So I asked. Ask me or ask her, and but I'm not sure. So did 300 Drugchuma or something to stop that black magic that she received. Jime Monastery, Tantra College. Of course, upper Tantra College, lower Tantra College. Some essence, but there's just a slight difference in the certain pujas in the way of doing things. Some things are not mentioned. Don't do Lord Tantra, Abatantra, something, Abatantra. The little that. So they purposely did that. Jude Chatang, Srew. You didn't share everything, you made it, Jude. So, the different disciples. Lama Tunga was a disciple like that. So he didn't share with Sangye, established Jime Monastery, Lower Tantra College, and the Upper Tantra College. So I don't remember now. So they just, even the shoes, Jime, or something, like have got some blood sort of some just kind of little different sort of some story. Don't remember. Like this, both has extensive study of tongues. Some will the ritual, the exact, nothing, nobody can corrupt. Well, sometimes, maybe among them, sometimes it was, but this expert, but then there's some difference among them. There's all of that. But generally, we follow, the Gilubas generally follow the Tantra tradition, either lower Tantra or upper Tantra tradition. Otherwise, there's no just, you create something, the Lama creates something, and then not like that. Your own things without, not that is, you normally follow a tradition. So they have everything. They have the chanting, and everything's exact, like that. So the one that comes to Trikaya meditation, Dharmakaya meditation, in Tibet, it's so long from Tibet and India, for so long. they don't stop there, they go straight, Lord Tantra College. So then His Holiness was scolded many years ago, they requested the Amenta commentary or something. Yeah, so Rinpoche gave, but Rinpoche scolded because he was the abbot of, ex-abbot of Shetri College in Tibet. He was very strong, his aspect, very strong abbot. So then I think in the outside, then government asked to, very strong, so government asked to resign. Yeah, some of the aspect, something like this in Tibet. Anyway, so Lord Tantra College in India gave commentary and scolded them. They must meditate. His song was just say, even you don't meditate, but stop. That time, stop liberty. Stop liberty, and the others who meditate, you see. Dharmakaya meditation, so it got the very important meditation in the generation stage. That one, the three-kind meditation. Generation stage is visualization. So they purify the ordinary death, intermediate birth, and make the mind rapid to actualize the pastime trikayas and then plant seed of the resultant trikayas. What about that? Utilizing trikayas, the basic, the dead intermediate birth, using in the past to resultant trikayas. So first Dharmakaya meditation. So Rinpoche scolded during the commentary to a Tantra College monks, a long time ago. But they still do go straight. So some years ago, His Holiness emphasized to meditate, stop meditate. Very much need. So anyway, Rinpoche was a Geiger disciplinary monk, because Geiger in that Lord Tantra College. So he discussed the elder geshes, Lama Unze and Abbot and Lama Unze and all things like that, you see. So those elder monks are respectful. They listen to Rinpoche. So, so we decided 15 minutes, not 15 days. Then you can never finish puja. So 15 minutes they meditate. So it happened like this. So what happened was the amazing thing is that proof is that. So started, that happened. So there's hundreds of geshes. I'm thinking, yeah, geshes from Saraka, so the very magnificent, very glory, very glorious, so powerful, there many number of geshes during prayer, meditation, so powerful. So they said, Rinpoche said, so what happened was they used to meditate 15 minutes, and so during those days, one young monk, he died in meditation. He died in meditation like this. So I think I started Dharmakaya meditation So it's like, it's kind of, quite amazing. It's like proof. You see, this young monk passed away, a meditation like this. So that, so it's proved. It's proved that this meditation helped. You see, so that happened. So anyway, so they did 300 or something. We took, if they have many monks, then finish. But 300 is called out, and took a few days, I think, a long time. So it just stopped. The mothers, nothing was working, everyone got stuck. So it changed. So it's like that. This is one powerful one, such as, many problems, but of course, the main thing is enlightenment. Even from the decoration, the 3 curves of the Gajin, the decoration, 3 curves. All that's, the Sinapa Tangtri part, and highest Tangtri part. Everything is great meaning, completion stage. So that happens. So our problem stopped. But I mean, that's black magic. More generally, people who experience it like this, there certain times nothing is working, everything got stuck, everything problem. There are sometimes they're like this. So usually I can't say every time. Much of the time it is black magic. So black magic, the sign of black magic. For example, that's nothing to do with cherry. What's her name? Children. So all the students. So in my observation, it came my Mickey Mouse observation. It came out maybe very useful to do line face dignity practice. So I told her how to do that. So she did for 3 months, I think, continued for 3 months. Then slowly the manager came back and all the students come back. So there was time, people left. Didn't like people left. You see, you have to know. Oh, that kind of situation happens. So it's a usually sign of black magic. So that. So line face taking is a very powerful one, so powerful. So she continued. She did the practice, and then everyone come back, change the mind. They changed their mind. Oh, this happened. She told me. So like that. Oh. So anyway. But of course, for Lojong, a person who practices Lojong, that's what is needed to destroy the self-cherishing thought, the demon, the great demon self-cherishing thought. To destroy who gives you all the, from beginningless rebirth, all the obstacles, all the misfortunes, and brings all the problems. So that, of course, so that's the best opportunity to something like that. The best opportunity to destroy the self-cherishing thought. You understand? So happy. There's something there. You got something to destroy the self-cherishing thought, to harm the self-cherishing thought. Usually we harm outside people, outside sentient being. from where Buddha comes, where Dharma comes, where Sangha comes, exactly that's that. The amazing. So, who gives you enlightenment? Who makes you to be enlightened? You see, free from samsara. Enlightened. Who makes you to be enlightened? So, from beginning, it's about living, harming, cheating, killing. You see, upside. So, this is the most precious one. This is the most precious one. But you see, that thought transfer, so happy to got something to destroy something that self-chasing doesn't like, doesn't want it, then give it back. You give that back to self-chasing thought. Destroy. You understand? I don't know. Then, sorry, I forgot. I thought this paralysis is the first time, but I didn't remember a long time. This left side, the right side. But actually, a few years ago, I did have paralysis, Dharamsala. I was in the retreat. I don't know which retreat I was doing. Maybe Bin Laden. I'm not sure what retreat I was doing. What? Maybe Bin Laden, maybe. What was the other one? Whose statue was? Saddam, maybe Saddam. Maybe Mao Zedong. I'm not sure. Anyway, so Lama Pasang came from Kapan. So Lama Pasang, Lama is a disciple from Tibet. So Lama is the one who looks after the main teacher of Kapan, who like the heart of Kapan, who looks after education, discipline, everything, except the outside, building a house, all things, money and things. So of course, money, Lama, of course, Lama, collect for then building houses, shopping, this Lama Pasang, but outside things, and teaching Tibetan letter, outside shopping, watching the orcas, building rooms, and Lama Pasang does. So Lama Pasang came to Dharamsala. I didn't let him to meet during the retreat. But I asked to make one Drugchuma. So he met one, maybe a little bit bigger than this, I'm not sure, Drugchuma he met. So I enjoyed very much during that time. And then, then what happened? So it's like this. In the morning, you don't notice you have paralysis. But in the morning, I get a fog or something. Then when you do mudra, then this hand cannot lift up with bell. Otherwise, no problem. You can move. And then when you need to move with the bell in the hand, up, that I can do. Move up that kind. Only at that time, then got paralysis. So, and then in that day, evening, I think I did Drugchuma. And then what happened was the next day, the next early day, everything gone. The paralysis gone. Didn't happen. So then after 3 days, then they called doctor, Tibetan doctor, the top Tibetan doctor, Dr. Kasa. Huh? Huh? No. From Lhasa, from Tibet. Choda came after 3 days. Then he said, well, we made this pill for you. But I think it means 37 drop enlightenment. That's one pill. So he made this for those people who have problems. Many people have problems. The nerves. Nerves are not well defected. They're not functioning well. So it's mainly for that. 37 is to enlightenment, the pill. So then he said, once you got paralysis, there's always, not totally recovered, there's always something stays. There's always something stays. Don't get completely well, but there's always something little that stays. He said that. So he said, he told me to eat that some time. So when I was traveling in the West, sometimes my elements, kind of not clear or like foggy or some, how to say, some. Then when I take that, then because of it cleared up, like that, in the past. So that, of course, probably is very small. I did do the Kandula, Australia, and also done Gabon, or few areas. Didn't do, well, maybe it's supposed to do every day, but Lawudo tried to do every day, because Lama advised. One of the Bilin Gomba advised to do every day. So try to do, I don't know, I'm sure they must miss something, I'm not trying to remember. But I must say every day did Lawudo, at Lawudo. So always a lot of dramas, always with a lot of puja, also extra puja, a lot of drama in the kitchen, lot of drama in the kitchen. Goes outside, but in the kitchen, a lot of drama. So there's one Western student. His name is Wrong. He became a monk, teaching in Buddhist monastery. Wrong. This is early times, many years ago. So he has a light. He has a light in his tent. No, nobody has light that time. So I think one time we put his tent on the Lawudo cave, and then he has few lights, tables and lights in the tent, so looking very pleasant. Because it's a light from the, what do you call this, in the sun, you put this, huh? Solar, yeah. He put it solar, then he has a light in night time. Looking very pleasant, one time. So what happened was, each time when he moves his head on the sleeping bag, sleeping the pillow, that makes noise, So there's a dog. There's a dog near the cave. Near the cave, there's a kitchen near the cave where some of the Amala, they live, you see. downstairs. Then later they, upstairs, I think, downstairs. Downstairs kitchen. First, then maybe kitchen moved upstairs, I'm not sure. So the nearby that house, there's a dog. This big dog. So then each time he moves his head on the sleeping pillow, the water material, what do you call that material? Sure. Nylon. Sure. So of course the dog, dog hears that, he barks. Each time his head moves, dog barks. So he told me he thought to kill the dog. Then he wanted to move the dog way down or somewhere else. Then asked them to put dog's caca on the wood, piece of wood, that dog, stays inside. So she put a dog caca on the piece of wood, like this. So it doesn't move. Something like that happened. So Dharma, so he gets Dharma. Because he spent so much money on the way to Solukumbu. So up there he finished money. So he comes to get Dharma in the kitchen. So Dharma, he makes a small bread, like this, small bread, kind of a little bit dark, small bread. And he also gave me, he makes. So Geshe, that time Geshe, she did, who did 3 year Hiruka Bodhamental at Paping, he was there. He was the first abbot, Lawudo. He was the first abbot who then, he was the abbot, and at the time, they mentioned time. He said, I did that. So then the first government monk there, the very first time, Lawudo. So he was there 6 months. So he run. That time he was no monk. He made small bread from Thomas. Then you over Geshe eat. But the Geshe doesn't eat our Sherpa food. He doesn't eat our Sherpa food, Shakpa or all that thing. He doesn't eat. Only Tibetan Tukpa. Or only Zamba. But Sherpa food he doesn't eat. But then he ate for raw Doma, not flat, small bread, small kind of cookies, no? That he occasionally eats. Anyway, so what I'm saying, I forgot my. Huh?
Drugchuma. He made bread.
Then later he became monk at Rinpoche monastery. That and what happened, I didn't meet him a long time. Maybe he died, I'm not sure. So, I don't know. I went up to Lawudo, but I forgot. So. Anyway, I did, yes, time to time, Drugchuma. Like that. So I'm just explaining. And you see, Dabje Sung Sanchirampache had a comment to Drugchuma. Rinpoche said, Vajrasabha, 100,000 Vajrasabha. You do one Drugchuma. When you do one Drugchuma, equals Vajrasattva, 1,000 Vajrasattva retreat. Vajrasattva, the 1,000 recitation of Vajrasattva. So equal, the benefits. So it's very powerful, which is highly common. That is by doing Java in Sabha, who Lama Tsongkhapa was a disciple who achieved enlightenment in the unified state of Vajradhara, in unified state of Vajradhara in a brief lifetime or degenerate time. So by doing the visualization, what he explained, then it has like equal, one Drugchuma equals one Vajrasattva retreat. Like that. Now, then remember recent time in Australia, His Holiness gave these teachings. His Holiness gave teachings, I think more the completion stage, I think, in Australia. So during that time, he was looking at me. I was sitting with the Geshe Dashi Sring, and in the front of me there was the Geshe. He was Buddha was for some years, then left, resigned. Then maybe Switzerland, I'm not sure, somewhere in Australia, started another center, but didn't last. But that case was, he was a very good debater in Sarah. He was he was a Tibetan hippie in Nepal in the beginning, in the early time. He was a Tibetan hippie. Then became monk and became, both he speaks good English, so he was running the Siraj school. So at that time he was an Israel monk and he was sitting from me. Also during that teaching, so the His Holiness was explaining, and His Holiness says he forgot. There's a special visualization with the Drugchuma, and he was looking, looking at me. I thought it was quite, I wouldn't say strange, but it's quite amazing. But I was, he says, forgot there's something, what his own circumcision, gave me the commentary and gave few us the commentary, Ekabon up there. And Rinpoche said this, explained the special visualization from Java in Saba and all that. So, but His Holiness looked at me, but I could not speak because I was not brave enough. I couldn't say this, what Rinpoche said, second century Rinpoche advices, great purification. I could not, I was not brave enough to express, to talk among the people. So I thought that was quite, amazing. It's a kind of a sign. Well, kind of a So as, of course, Buddha is omniscience. So the proof of that, it's not only at a certain point, look at, but that's normally, not normally what which look to me, not that. So it's like proves having omniscient mind. Also Buddha having omniscient mind. You see, like that. Okay. Yeah. So you see, so as I told you already, the first thing, success is not wishes and obstacles to be survived. And then the FPMT to be most beneficial for sentient being, to be able to enlighten sentient beings as quick as possible. So, like that, in the general sanghas, particular sanghas, Lama of tradition, to pass about the obstacles to preserve Dharma, spirit Dharma. And so the benefactors to serve. Then the obstacles are to able to complete the two projects, Buddha and Krishna. As Krishna is now making boundaries and things starting. So we've been a long time giving medicine to the villagers and giving kasate blankets and mosquito nets and things for. This has been doing 1 or 2 years, 2 years. Yeah. So these things are done, giving medicine, those things are. So now so making boundary around the land and so starting. So then also Buddha, there's a lot of things have to clear up, and then that's also maybe about the obstacles and maybe overcome the obstacles. But before we had in the dream, my dream was I built in my dream a probably 50-story Mithya Buddha statue in the dream. In the dream, built 50-story. So now I think Kandala said even small one, even a small build exquisite, said. Anyway, so 4 or 5 stories to be able to build something like that. Thinking after many, so many checking, so now it became 2 before 1. So anyway, that. So the Lama really wished Buddha, So then that was sort of continued to that idea, but very small somehow. After all that, it meant to be same size as stupa, Lama's wish. But then the Kasure, the builders in Taiwan, they inspired me. The Kasure, the 50. How much? No, before. 59? 59? So I was inspired by the builders, those who already built houses, towers, very high towers in Taiwan. I went to see 50 story or some, 59 or some. So they build all years. This is even much higher things as you can build. So I was inspired by that. So Peter and myself, we run, we think to build 59th thing. Yeah, I think story. But then other in the group, in the board, there were some other people. They wanted to go on the fund, so they didn't agree. So they went out to the board member of Mithapata. Okay, so the obstacles to be despised and then you see you are then you are obstacles to practice Dharma. Or sicknesses or whatever there is, then is it to be pacified, so that, okay? Oh yeah. And what caused to do that is the Machin's lawyer, old student in Taiwan. Her husband has several problems and kind of, I think maybe difficulty even breathing or something. Yeah, so they came out very good to Drugchuma so that. Yeah, positive the Drugchuma. Yeah, Bakush. John Jabato Dane Jazo Jen, Daga Jen Zo Jewe Sonang Je, Tola Benje Sanjen Drowa. Allah Jam Jabato Dane Jazo Jen, Daga Jen Zo Jewe Sonang Je, Tola Benje Sanjen
共教松来教松着，三界当界大言着，将就你。将学生的yan大一爱共教松来教松着，三界当界大言着，将学你老公。将学生的yan大一爱共教松来教松着，三界当界大言。你老公我给将学生的yan大一。让你给这个别多姐姐姐小姐叫你给这个当多把子，我想不有。我知道那我的，我马上把我知道啥话的，马上把我知道。东巴尼多有东边阿里亚布里龙ram里米阿里米公给不生给点多阿里这边多巴嘎不的南多香岸多是岸的大给点多嘛。让给多给我来我是这我也没完，多边能给在那学习过，一给送来我是。都去送过年，淘宝路里去，我给嘎多的那个张也都是淘宝，忙不忙去了哟妈的，我的大那我我马上把我去到啥哇的，马上把我去到东巴尼都。东边阿里去，东巴也新给切瓦能给能东红，小瓦里去，小瓦那给瓦送的给我有马儿干巴的den be alon ye niu shan da我这大那我的，我马上把我知道啥话的，马上把我知道，东把你都有。人间人的，上阶级个王当的那只马龙，等把这些等把他给查完的，他只能把老马来请给了。生前他们家中啊，那中啊的就当那只马龙，查完这些查完，这他就拿把拉马来今年了都，生前他们这呢不是呢，啊么你人查啊个，从这个南岛个没这边打娘了呢，查让当出现给他当的大来是为吃他们的呢大白，大家老说呗，他去当的话大妹呗，东巴也都就我们说那大家那边的，那把个。
Zopa yu,
Zawa Dhamma Zopa Vajida, Dompa Nidu Gyu, Dombe.
Ole, doje sashi.
Lari Mire Da Jebe Nando Jaya Gan Tushi Gu Jebe Ozo Nazo Beda Nimi Jingo Yeden La Gyudo Je Jamba Gigo Gyo Ran Jamba Bao Savi Tu Gane Wo Se Zhu Dewa Shakpa Tam Jebe Du Ji 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 Ge Namba Jen Da Rang La Tenpa Yung Su Gyurba Rang Ye Zhebo Du Je Zenpa Bien Du Ji 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 Chenpo Gu Du De Na Xiao
Good.
Cha Su Xi Xiao Zhu Zhu Ba Ye Gong Xi Yang Jiang Wei Ge Xiu Wang De Du Ga Yi Xie Zang Ba Jiang Ba Xin Du Ge Wa De Du Ga De Ni Zi Sen Hu Ye Ge Chen Ba De Ji Wo Din Ba Du Ga Wo Du Ge Wo Le Wo Se Zhi Wo Ran Xi Ge Ni 一切巴当王爷拉当先当，一切巴当拉丁王的王古米给。我也没大个二个八的金的比阿龙的牛的山，大的藏族。 我也没大个问的，我妈，我从小就多大不钱，把我去的东个对东家吧，多姐拉碴子，让给的给你没见过给点多，我也给他那天给过，哟，我妈的把咱那的，我妈的把咱那的。 我呀，马人子啥都没呀，没得了，那有那呀，那有那个呀，那个呀，咱那个么呀，红白白说，我呀，马人子啥都没得了，那呀，马人子没得了。 de o de da na na om be o mo de o de na mo de
야면 다가 야만 다가
om be o ya mi ta ga sa ma ya ma no bo la mi ta ga de no ba de de me bo so ga no so ga no na ga no ba sa wa so de me ga sa ga so me nam shri ya me guru hu ha ha om ba ga sa wa da me da ga me mu de me da ga ma sa ma da om be o me da ga sa me mo na me da so ba de de mo so sa ga mo so me nam shri ya guru hu ha ha om ba ga sa wa da ma sa ma ya sa ma ya samaya mana bo la me da ga no ba de de me bo so ga mo so andra da me bo sa wa me sa ga mo so me da ji yang guru ha o ma ga sa wa da ga da me da ga me mo ga ba ma sa ma ya sa do o de o ya me da ga ar ga ba de ge de bi bi a lo ye ni o de sha da da de zong so ya me da o de o ma o ai song jo cha do da bo
这把这个这
do de don ze do je 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 a sha ai o ma re de o de da na na o de o ma song bo wa je da sa wa song bo wa je da dong ba ni do yo dong be nga le Ramle mi ale mi go ge bo sum ge den do ale che be do ba ga wo de nang do shang an do zi nga de da ge den do o ma rang ge de ge wo le wo se zhe mo ye me ba de be nang ge ze na shi shi ko yi ge sun le wo se do je sum ko ne to ba lu ne shi hong ge ka do tin ne ge ge chang yi ong ye mong bong bo xin bia wa yu ma
dundu
ge ji ge be an do ji 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 bo wa ji be den dan den be gen go yo so so ba yu rang ge de ge wo le wo se zhe be de ji 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 ba wa ji be gen che gyo na je ba jian dan za wo ba wo yi xie ba dan tam zi ba da ni su me ba yu don nan ge zhang ho le ge be do ji 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 ba kar bo wo ge bu gu就当这当的说话有毛皮的，我的大那那边子别啦，我呀阿弟把这边子别那里里那么里那看看看一看，毛皮的我的大那那边子别啦，那么里那看看看一看，毛皮的我的大那那边子别啦，我呀阿弟把这边子别那里那么里那看看看看一。
我谁知道把这把了，这把看，我忙谁知道把这把。 Omashitutan Bezabardutan. Omashitutan Bezaban. Bezambaradabadevan Kaga.
Degaya iriya dewa wuzi dego tayena ba yupe sawa budi pe buzara namya badala zaraya mingi zaraya dabo wane gana kada gana degaya baze manam udara degaya iriya dewa wuzi dego tayena na de ba yupe sawa budi pe buzara namya badala zaraya mingi zaraya Kadagana Digaya Baze Manambe, Udara Digaya Iriya Deva Uzi Digotayena, Bayube, Sawan Budipe, Buzarana Yabadala Zaraya, Mingi Zaraya, Dabo Wanegana, Kadagana Digaya, Baze Manambe, Udara Digaya Iriya Deva Uzi Digotayena. Sawambudi Wanda Shadi Logabala Sabari Wari Argambadi Gindi Bibi Dubi Alongi New Shabda Dadi Zanso Yami Sabari Wari Jumde Jaya Jalado Dodo de Mosuma Jama Legis Jemo Kondo Ma Chukora Laji Sinage Donze Malela, Daneri Vesingi, Chokyo, Jabana, Gagi, Tawana, Tajimba, Ebo Jersey, Mori, Ode, Nana, Omo, Sombo, Samba Washida, Domba Yidu, Dombe Nale, Dundu, Gamada, Nimada, Jaganangi, Ningane, Zebe, Maera, Ale to you, yes, Mondele, Dagedo, Waje, Tamje, Saju, Chudo, Yudo, Latin, they also give. Yegi Shinje Nabo, Shalji, Chani, Maye, Dombaje, Mashi, Dumbe, Jesum, Danjimba, Yevi, Toyoda, Yumbe, Shaba, Yindo, Zeba, Lingama, Yindo, Lamba, De, Yindo, Zamdan, Jesum, Legebe, Zamo, De, Nabo, Shalji, Chani, Jesum,
Yutaba Zamba, Yawatela Soba, Shinje Pomo, Soa Damji, Om Baba,
Mabutuga, Sambagi, Ange Doge, Ole, was a Lojo, Rimbo,
Sawan, Leg,
Shinje, Yabu, Kodan, Gezi,
Shinje, Gata, Juje, Jawa, Yawati, Panyamala, Chile, Namji, Lela, Janga, Rangi, Taja Jaji Takabawani, Javaji, Zagagan, and the Jesus. Sabari, Agaraya, Zaza, Zaumba, Nizo, I am to you, what Sinjay, Kenam, get the Lama, one go to Lama, never. Maya Sanga, Dubaja Modela, Adola Tota Conjunia, Najuzevel and Duazem. The Gaja Shabada, Suratan, Tamata, Zoata, Javetama, Chejaya, Zanga, Javaja Modela, so because of that is long. Ajijavetland Duazem. Shada, the Jika Matamazo, they are now long villages, they are another mother member, they are Javaya. Jamava Jamajala, Saveka, Lazita, Kunyan, and Javetland. Ajijala, Tabaya, Telana, Takata, Jalatin. Oh.
Lama
Adesama Jabagosa, the Jalamajuka Mataba, Yamangala, the Jivata, Tawara, Kudanta Samaya, Tanzania, the Yavada, Judamata Tanzaba, Danakosa, Yavata, Langava, Javaji, Javalama, Suma Javala, Jalando, Lavaja, Javati, Jamajanta, Umamata, the Jamamajan, Shada Jantana, Roman, the Javaya, Tanga, Javo, Jamajala, Saveka, Until Javetland to Puta Ravajana Swan and Javayanda and God Javajamajala, Saveka, until Javetland to Jangamagalan to Jet in the Yon. Ajudaba Maya saw and the Javaya, Tanga, Javaja Majala, Saveka, Ajavetland to the Kajin the Shabada, Sura Jama, Sura, Javet, Tamadia, Javaya, Javaja Majala, Saveka, and Javetland. Yojama Judamento, the Anangalam, Jazz, Mata Meva, the Javaya, Tangan, Jamajala, Saveka, the Tango, in the Anajavetland. Shadurula Balangi Shag, Zamalo, Alej, Dozalaja, Lamboja, Zamata, College, Zala Jabeza, near Zamashalon, Jabez, Nadamale, Radare, Damana, Jandavan, Zanga, Zamajanta, Kamame, Zamo, Zaban, Lejaved, Jami, Zamata, Mangava, Mabo, Samantha, Zabajur, and Yadura, levels, oh yeah, man. Barada and the medicine as you the Barbash, the Rakuta, Jetum, the Jetu, the Janaguni. Yes, a lot in Jetam Banata, and Ejevam, Nagadin, the Jaya, Om Bhutanam Yabazara Menketa Da Punakana Ga Dagina de Hum Benzemana Pe Udara de Om is here to you do it again another home. Om Baby Sava Budembe Om Bhutanam Yabazara Menketa Da Punakana Ga Dagina Hum Benzemana Pe Udara Om Yes Om Om Bhutan Yaba Talata Menketa Da Bune Ganaka Takinandayo Amazamana Be Udara Tagayo Om E Sheto Chiva Buddha Yaba Talata Menketa Da Bune God Takinandayo Hong Bezamana Peoda Om Yes Om Baba Zawa Boda
Wanda Shadi Lola Sabari Wari Arga Badi
and the Bove de
Shabda Daji Omanda Shadi Lola Bala Sabari Omaya Somde
Ranjalando, the Tabaso, Chansamali, Sindemama, Jumorolati, Kanyan Fortune, Tamalabatan, Sujagota Javanagana.
Toma Jeshe La Danza Polo Yinche Kodan Sheba Nangi Nedan Noba Dan Jin Chinangi Gage Hajetan de Niwa Shiwa Dan Sedan Sonangi Yinu Hashinge Wada Seba Sumge Mino Se Pung Pung Ondu Chinto Sambu Sum Yawa Nadala Nujin Chawa Shiri Dage Doba Je Tamje Niwa Shiri Tile Jeje De Awade Dana
Adome, Yada, Yanira, Yada, Babazo. Bo zang ya ba zara zara men ge zara da bu ne ga na ga de ge na de ge ho ben zang ma na pe o zara de ma ye ri ya zhe wa wo je zhe wa de na na om ba ye be sa wa bo de be bo zang ya ba zara men ge zara ya da bu ne ga na ga de ge na ho ben zang ma na pe o zara de ge ya Om ye tu ji tu de ne Om be za wa bo de be Om bu za nam ya ba za la za men ge za da bo ne ga na ga de ge nan de ge yo om be za ma he za la de ge yo om ye tu ji tu de ne Om bo za nam ya ba za la za men ge za da bo ne ga de ge nan de ge yo hom ben za ma na pe o da la de Om ye tu wa wo ji tu wa de na na ga da ge na de hom ben za ma pe o da la de ge yo om ye tu wa ji tu de na na de hom ba wa ba la sa ba la a ga a ga Om da shi de la ba Om a ho de dan ba su a sha sha ma le ge shi da ma ba ka Jum bu ro la ti de mo le ba da ne de ji chi shi jen ko da ja ba na ge da ya ge ne na wa jen chen nang ge ba je ne wa shi wa da su da su ma ye ba da Sadhu Maya Yama Duru Nayada Yada Yana Raya Jaya Yada Yada Rama Yawa Baba So Om Bhutanam Yabatula Mengeta Punagana Gatakin, Humbetamana, Peutaratika, Oma here to our Jitua. Tiana, the Sawa Bodembe. Umbotanam Yabatala Mengeta, Tapunagana Gatakin. On Benzamana Peutaratika, Oma here to Vajitika Nana, the Hombe, Savambodemba, Vodanum Yabatala, Megatra, Taponigan, Gatagindu, Hombetamana, Peutaratika, Oma here to Vajitika. Umbotana Yabatala, Mengeta, Taponigan. Gatagindu, Hombetamana, Peutaratika. Oma ears here to Vajitika Tena. Omba Zawambode. LOP la Sabari. And the Janti LOP la Sabari. Oma Ao. Sijajanto de Tamasuma Sajama. Tinajan, Tandama Liba, Tanarevesing, Dredging Chi. Jajanga Budget and General Shudan, Sunan, Yamedorana Yada Yada Ramayo Baba. Ombo za nam ya ba da la za la men ge za da bu an ga ga da ge na de hong ben za ma na be o da la de omo ye ge zhe wa o ji zhe wa da na sa bo da be ombo za nam ya ba da men ge za ye da bu an ga de ge hong ben za ma na be o da la de ge yo mo ye ge zhe wa o ji zhe wa da na Om Bhai Bhai Sava Bodhembe Om Bodhana Yabatara Mengeta Yata Ponikan Katakin Om Bhai Zamana Pedara Om Yeri Jojana Om Bhai Sava Bodhembe Yabatara Tara Mengeta Tabun Katakin and the Om Bhai Zamana Pedara Om ye here to you do it then. Om boy saw body be om bo zaranaya. Yavatana minget tabun again. God again the Wabeta Mana Pedra. Om ye here to you do it then. Om saw body. Babala Sabarava Alagambande Gende Buende Alaganda Babala Sabarava Enjum de Jaya Chalando, Dodo Tomosama, Legacy, Mamokandoma, Joboro, Gane, Danere, Singe, Sokoda, Japan, and Gidan, Toma, Jesha, Jabolo, Koda, Japan, and no bottom, Kinsin, and Gagin. Hajetam Niwa, Shiwa, Sedan, Sonan, Ludo, Indetam, Fishing, Java, Seva, Sungi, Minus, so on to Kosan, Goson, Pewa, Yadala, Nusin, Java, Dageto, Boje, Tamji, Niwashi, Chile, Choi, Gabo, Yabo, Changwili gave it to Jeva. Oh, Jeva. Judam Jetan de Sova. You Omakala Ruba saw Bini Shadomaro, Ida Malina Kaka. Omakala Ruba saw Bini Shadomara, Ida Malina Kaka. Omakala Ruba saw Bini Shadomara, Ida Malina Kaka. Jo, somebody about was Nemo Joko, Javana, Ida Malina Kaka. Jo, somebody about was Nemo Joko, Javana gets to Ida Malina Kaka. Jo, somebody about was Nemo Joko, Javana gets to Ida Malina Kaka. Omakala Ruba Sabari, Argan, Bibi, Dubi, Alongi. Shada Gala Ruba Oma, Jo, Samudi, Humbe Oma, Yabada Las of Bosi, Mosola, Javan, Gisha, Oma, Choya, you Corjela, Daga Chuda Boy, Conjo, Obama, Taba Chamber, Tamba to the Angel, Lami Gola, Doatan, Nanjo, Daga Amugamaraya, Ombaza, no. Oma Samba Jeda, Sawadama, Samba Jeda, Tombani do you, Tombanga Letum Rinpoche, Noya, Nando, Modu, Shuvali, Tormaka Soma, Sabamaba is eager to dig out the Jimbo, Oma. Nami Savada, the Sambara Zamara, Namesa, all the Sambara, Namesa, all the Sambara, Namesa, all the Sambara Zambara. Java Java Jamala Chato, the Java Samala Chato, the Java Kutam, the Java Jivata Chato. Adebet to get to Trama de Lama Tamato. Sirijan the Kajana, the Java. Let the Javachi, the color Chata Manzava to the Jindra. Okay, now finished. No, finish the Kasadi. TV show, finish one TV channel. What? No, Sashi because you the Roman second to the boy to Canada, the Jabara show, E. Tamanguro, Namda, Diam, Tanya Jotan, so you to know, Tanjaba to the Daga Church, Sunan, Jedra, Benja, Sanjan, Drovara show, Sanje Chotan, Soja Chono, Chanjaba, Dan, Japsu Chi, Daga. Sunamji, Dola, Benja, Sanjan, Drovara show. 그러네. 오, 대백한테 대백의 제바달라 터쳐도 증거와이 대벨라빙 이제 신다 중세 연면배 못는 레바토로 터베스는지 덤베찬의 제메제마 화장로서 제베스는 저치지 중에서는 간제된 주게 나외 되지 당 영원바에 내가 세바체비도 안다 삼바티 주되는 게 성경송다 저런다로 되냐바 자외리 나무라가 달는 중에 좀 뭐다다 메이크난다 좋아군제전 지자바 탐제게도 나게 주든 또 저대 산지 그만 도발라도바 저지 냠배 민주배 전주 장저동 청동동의 랍자라베진 제시 잡아자도 주바자데 니고 사람에다 와간다 주든지게 좀 받아면서 매일 좀 나마데 잡아라 잡아면지 좀 받아 나나면 매래와 그거다 와상스 좀 받아 그거다 와상스 좀 받아 좀 받나 중년날라 대내다게 좀 라바르지 에단나와티라도 소랑게 제대로 개랑아 너무 숨제 럽제단 다와메 제바 도마제바 주드네 당아바준들로 소베게드나 란주제증 제스는 공배 안도와 제베 게베트도 준다다 선제야 도전나 마주지게 권에 안주했던 도전도 들어봤을 때들데 제제 남는다 너무 든지는 아나무님은 라테네 Doma Lama Jeta Nova Tinjila Dusa. Drugan Darun Ravashe Yanam Jul Etaname. Me tread and the Velan Dwapama Dua Jabanola Ajimini Besodan. Nala Jimini Besodan Asaka Namazo Yabumbadan. Neso Mendavada Chichi to Dungachun Airtrave Suajaba. Dungatan to Limbi Sabata Kunjo Sumzo Mobio Nalay Jima Vanini Java Chulangaba Simisavate. Even all that time, not only somebody become bothered you or something, the person does something you don't like. Your self-chasing thought, your attachment, don't like. You see, not we become crazy. We become crazy. One person did something your attachment doesn't like, your self-chasing thought doesn't like. Then you become crazy. You get angry day and night. And, some people months and years, some people years, some people many, not 1 year, many years. Then some nuns get angry for years. So stable. So stable is the patience. But the anger, even after I heard about teaching from his own great lamas, so rare to find in the world, in the life. So difficult, so rare to meet. Many lifetimes you don't meet, but billions, billions you don't meet. But made to receive all the power, then you see. Then what you stabilize the anger for years. How to accept patience. That's all, you see. So here it says, Drugantaru Lana Ravshayan, all the transmigratory beings rise, everyone. All the transmigratory rise in enemy. They all complain They all complain. They all get angry, complain. The speech. Even body say harm you, mind angry. Even all the transmigratory become enemy, rash enemy, and so scold you. Complain whatever. So see with your so you are examining mind. You are intelligent mind. Examining the intelligent mind, examine, and on the basis of not getting angry, then because you gave harm, you receive harm. So in return, like the normal countries, normal people who never met Dharma, who doesn't know Dharma, so you see, like the animals, they see even small insects, or they like the mouse, you see, who he will give harm, they harm back, even the small insects, like that, see. So instead of harming back in return, so you benefit in return. Oh, do you understand? That's so important to understand what Buddha said. In return, you benefit. In the end of the practice, these following Guru Shakyamuni Buddha's footsteps when he was a Bodhisattva, Oh, there it says, especially, you see, you helped, and then in return, that sentient being gave harm to you. You benefit, and that sentient being gave harm to you. Oh, to that sentient being, then Buddha, generate even stronger compassion to that one. You understand? In the prayer, the following footsteps, Buddha there talks, Buddha, how he did this, whom he benefited and harm in return, or to them, especially greater compassion generate, and means it's a benefit to that, you see. So whatever you can do, and so that whatever you can do, you can help, you can do that, and I remember something but I forgot. So you see, even prayer, at least even prayer, you pray, you dedicate the merit and you pray that person is to not be born lower realms. And you see, yeah, and then Kasuri, to actualize bodhicitta, to actualize bodhicitta, you know, that you pray. Then to Kasuri, the Kasuri principal aspect of how to enlightenment, actualize then to achieve enlightenment quickest possible. So you pray whatever you can back, so that at least, even at least your prayer, whatever you can do, so to help with that. So after you finish Omane Pema reciting, then you dedicate merit, then that being, then to actualize bodhicitta, it comes Chancho and Rinpoche. As I recite like that, and you think that, you remember that person. I think it makes strong prayer with all of that. However, to achieve enlightenment quickest possible, so that. So. One this I mentioned a few times in the teaching, but in Australia, I think they had some party or something. I think the students or maybe not students, but that party. So there was George Farley. He used to come. He was an FPMT board member for many years. He used to come every time. He used to come every meeting, Nepal, America, anywhere. He always comes. It's a very good. It's a computer business and. The party from Australia. So then Kasuri, he was in that party, so one lady, I don't think she's student, I'm not sure. One lady, their car, their new car, so the neighbor didn't like the car, didn't like that the neighbor, this lady had, this family had a new car. So what happened? The neighbor, the old man, he scratched the car. He didn't like the new car. Very good-looking car, I think. So that he didn't like. So it's a matter because it's not his. So they probably reasons. So somebody's car is not his car. So he scratched, made mark, scratch. So the lady asked Judge Farley, what do you think? So what do you think? She consulted Judge Farley. And Judge Farley said, well, I think if it was me, Lama Zopa, then he made up this. He just made up this, conventional advice. He made up this. If it was Lama Zopa, then you offer something what he like, the old man, or what he like, you offer. So they checked what he like. So he liked the white balls, what do you call? Gold. He liked the golds. So they went to buy golds, a few golds, and they went. The family member went to offer the gold to him, and then at the beginning, no. He said no. He said no. Then I think what happened? Huh? Yeah? Then? So I guess, I don't know. I thought, anyway, then, but at the beginning he said, no. Then I guess just there was a left side at the door. So anyway, he accepted. He was so happy. He was so happy to receive the ball with the gold. So then I guess he could come to race on the car that he scratched. He raced that, the mark, huh?
He scratched the car several times, so they were trying to figure out how to stop the scratching. He stopped scratching.
Yeah, only I thought he raised the scratch, no? Yeah, so then he did several times. So then after the ball is given, the gold is given to him, then he was happy, and then he stopped scratching the car. So then he was happy. He was very happy to receive the gold. Then stopped scratching. What the hell that? I don't know how George Farley thought that. So you see, you understand? What the Buddha? The Buddha, what he did. You see? So he helped, but harmed back. So what Buddha generated even greater compassion. So means only help. You understand? Keep that in mind. Don't forget. So that's so in the return or harm, then you benefit. So the patience to the those who give harm. Then don't tang de me somba. No bala no gel chimney me soba. Don't second one don't tang de me soba. Patience voluntary taking suffering. So here example given. So due to poverty of food, clothing, and beddings, I mean the clothing, so forth. And then disease, such as cancer and so forth. Is it disease, whatever? Depression, whatever. Then those undesirable things. Then you see, you think in order to practice Dharma, you receive suffering in order to practice Dharma. So then you see, practice patience with happy mind. So you receive suffering in order to practice Dharma. So then practice patience with happy mind. Mind is happy. Mind is happy that you have these problems, that we have these problems, and the mind is happy. And then doing practicing patience. So the mind is happy, it's easy. Mind is happy is, when you practice only a problem, then you do the lojong, thought transformation. So at that time, you see, you make your mind happy, or having suffering, having problem. For example, as I often say, now summertime, so much rain at Kapan. All gamba, Geshelama Gunjo, there, and then the front of Tara and the Bodhi tree, this cement floor up the steps, up the few steps come down front of the White Tara, there's a cement, then Geshelama Gunjo fell down so heavily. So heavily fell down. And the rain slipped out. So immediately he felt, my life obstacle is experienced on him. He is somebody who is trained in the lojong, so immediately he felt so much happiness. Immediately he felt so much happiness. He felt my life obstacle came on him. So I think I felt upon obstacles supposed to come on me, but due to maybe other people praying, I don't know. So the cows dead, monastery cows who gives milk, the cows, and they died. And I felt the obstacle went on the cows and things like that. I don't know. I don't know whether fortunately or unfortunately. I think it's maybe unfortunately it went on the cows. My life obstacle is on the cows, Kaban cows, the monastery cows, they die. I felt that. So anyway, also this Lama Geshe-Lama control like that. Like that. Then, many of you may have heard, I told in the past. So was there from Dhamsala, Genchamba Ondu, you see, went for the teaching the temple to receive teaching from his owners. So one time, I think time when I was there, Tushita. So what happened was in this room, the house that belonged, built by Geshe Rabden. So my first teacher at Baksa. So so he was living there. He passed away there. So he lived many years around. Down below is a Rinpoche. There's big rock. Then earth taken out and lived there for 6-7 years, where he realized emptiness. Then on the backside hill, I think 15 years. I haven't been in the house 15 years. He realized bodhicitta there. So then last time he moved Geshe Rabden's house. So during one time, so thieves came. Something which they need, there was nothing there. So only the clock on the table, there's a clock was taken. So when he came from the teaching, that's what he saw. So that's what he saw. Then for them, nothing there, only thing is a clock. So clock was taken. So Geshe was so happy. So he told me, he came back and found out the clock, so taken by thief. So he was so happy because the thieves, they got something which they like. They got something which they like. So then Geshe was so happy. You see, like that. Was total opposite. Thieves came, so dangerous, just blah, blah, kind of sad mind, not a happy mind, sad mind. You see, young, sad mind, kind of, us like that. So Geshe was so happy, you understand? Like that, who is able to practice total transformation. That. I see then the suffering is transformed in happiness. So Geshe Lama going to observe that. Chapter 2, Drugchuma. Second Sacher, which is father, the past life, the great Lama who achieved enlightenment, I think in that life. That's the reality. They, become Geshe with this. The Rinpoche who hold the meditation, the group at Dalhouse with Genchamba. Then they were Geshe at the same time in Tibet. Then after the Geshe, they went to the Rinpoche, the Rinpoche. Just before arrival, Lhasa, there's huge mountain. You don't see normally top because it's all covered by clouds. So he went on top of that hill. Then Kaswari meditated, exercise part. And then his disciples came. His disciples came slowly. Then they don't start close. Some distance, many students come distance there, meditating caves or like that. So So Drugchuma was holding the cushion, this wood round like this. Then between that you put the monks in the church and the things only what is needed, you don't carry it. So, yeah, he was going looking for cave. Then there was a stone, or there was a small stone falling down. You don't know who's throwing, but falling down. Oh, you see, then he followed to that. So afterwards he found a cave. And the cave there was skeleton, human body, skeleton meditating. I mean, as a thing like this. So then he sat down, offered a mandala. After that, that skeleton collapsed. So then he decided to be that, to practice that. So that's how that. So second Jijang, he was great Lama, learned it, and so I think the Dalai Lama or something requested as highly respected by people. Oh, no, the 13th Dalai Lama. Oh, I think it's 13th Dalai Lama. Then the Kasuri requested to second Jijang to take the consort, and Dalai Lama told a few times to that respect about the third Dalai Lama. So Rinpoche did not respond. Then after to the time telling, then accepted. They kind of probably in the manner of shy, and accepted, and then lived an ascetic life. Even before, yes, ascetic life, but then, I think this place, I don't know, I've got Yolbo. I forgot the name. Before I remember, now I forgot. We went pilgrimage there. 80 miles, they're supposed to caves, I don't know. We went to see the Lama Adishi cave, and they may be famous, some Bawam, so we didn't go. So yeah, it is more difficult to go up, climb up. So only saw the Lama Adishi cave, and there was one monk, Amdo monk, very good monk, doing Yunne. And I wanted to give the 8 verses teaching for our people, Westerners, and so he had a text, a long text, and I did that totally. And he gave his lunch, Timoma. He gave his lunch to us, Timoma, with the Tibetan tea. I think like that. Very good monk. So then that time, there was Chamba, Geshe Sankar Rinpoche's attendant when he came to India first time, India, Nepal. Chamba, he was a monk before in Central College. The Dansang or Kesang, the supporter for the Unze to lead prayers. So then he was there. He was bringing us. I don't know the name of the place. So he introduced the Unze of the Hayageva Puja and Sarache in Tibet, so that he knows everything about the Hayageva. Chantings and tormas and everything, and even the black hat dance, black hat shanang, black hat, black hat dance. You know when you offer torma, wrathful torma or haigava, wrathful torma, when you put in the fire, so he knows everything. So he told Chamba told the monk, this very learned, this incredible learned, it was, everything about haiku. So it's incredible learned. Then the monk asked, "Is it monk?" He asked Chamba, "Is he monk?" But this Robda, he was monk before in Tibet, when Tibet was free. But later he was long. So then he said, Chamba said, "He's not monk." Then he said to the monk, didn't well respect or didn't think it's so important. Didn't think it's because the monk not much he knew that I gave what the Jesus Christ was no monk. The monk how he responded was that is really very, very interesting. So yeah, there Song De Chang then lived in a cave. He meditated with the consort and ascetic life. So they lived in very poor life, ascetic, very poor life. Lived. It's a great Lama, lived ascetic life, very poor life. With much, it was not having enough means for living. None so. People lived in the very ascetic life, so like that. So was achieved enlightenment in the life. So so the second century was born from that, from second Dechang Tibet, the great second Dechang. So, if your mind is trained well in Lojong, then whenever problem comes, whenever you face problem, mind is supposed to be very happy. Whenever you face problem, mind is supposed to be very happy because you get opportunity to practice, utilize the path of enlightenment, for your and then to benefit of it, to enlighten sentient beings. Every single numberless sentient beings, every single thing, so to enlighten. So, you see, so mind is so happy. Whenever you receive problem, face problem, mind is so happy. All like that, you see. Instead of common people, some people who not met Dharma, who don't know Dharma, they're so angry or so upset or so depressed or all that thing. So instead of that, so happy. You have to know that. You have to remember that. You have to know that. But so happy. So because you can use for enlightenment, you can use to enlighten all sentient beings. These problems, whenever this kind of problem happens, so happy to transmit Lojong for quick enlightenment, to enlighten sentient quickly. So you have to know that. Like Shalamagu, like Chamang, you see. So like that, you see. So anyway, so you need to train, not from beginning with the big problems, the transform the happiness, but from very beginning you start with the small problems, then you're able to more and more transform into happiness, more. Then you see, then later you can do the big ones as well. If your mind is trained, but your mind never get trained, then it doesn't happen. It's just only saying the words, it doesn't happen. So you need to train the mind. So you never do practice in daily life, and then if you are scolded, somebody says something you don't like to hear, your attachment to your subject, or then you get angry. You say if the person said one thing, you say truth. You say even I don't know, 100 things back maybe, scold back or angry back, whatever. Yeah. So see. Maybe you can see the practice, the teaching, but then you yourself in daily life don't practice. So that's not so useful. So then, by thinking the benefits of problem, then you see, then mind can be happy of the problem, having the problem. Mind can be happy by thinking the benefits of the problem. So like that, you see. And then in the morning, so generally you plan. If problem happens, something obviously happens, then you do not, mind to not become impatient, undesirable or impatient, to not become that. So you train the mind in that way. Instead of don't like, they like. You by thinking the benefits of the problem, you develop the mind that you like the problem. So then you can develop the mind very fast to achieve enlightenment, to enlighten on numberless sentient things. So every morning, today, if any problem comes, I will never, because you strengthen your mind. I will never discourage, say, impatient, I will never allow my mind impatient, because we're discouraged, So instead of that, then, desirable, say, to the problem, desirable. You develop the mind. Desirable, by thinking the benefits of the problem. Or then your mind get developed more and more and more, able to like that transform into suffering into happiness. Then you're able to do more and more, like that. So here, so the patient is taking voluntarily the suffering. Then other one is cholang soba. patients are definitely thinking Dharma. So, then object of devotion with Dharma, Sangha, and so forth. Then there may be English also Guru. Object of devotions, then, then no matter how difficult it is, you develop from the heart, you develop faith. And that is definitely thing of Dharma. Patience is definitely thing of Dharma. The example given. Zopa. So then, three types of patience. With the effort, I will practice from now on. Please bless me to be able to do that. Ada Zopa nya deva number nya da tomba la la yin no wa ching la so semje re tenje ka amang do ang ro ne da je wen de re durin se durin sine mi wa to ja ba ko ju da jun la to ki ju la de ji de ma zo de ji zomba ke de zun de da de cha ju la zomba sun de de ba yi de na ba sun de na ba sun de na sene zu tane za ge zomba la ba ge de na ba chin ji la du so. For the benefit of each sentient being. So there are numberless sentient beings. In the hell, hunger, gods, animals, in each realm, there are numberless sentient beings. Humans, so. Oh, for the sake of each sentient being, but many eons abide, oneself to abide in the lower realm and to accomplish each quality of Buddha. Then do not get upset for eons and to be in samsara, then not get upset, then to enjoy Drugchuma. That the perseverance of armor, so the perseverance gathering virtue. And then the Lama Tsongkhapa in the Rinpoche mentioned increasing virtue, not just increasing virtue. It's a perseverance. Rinpoche nakamre gawachu de tundu the tundu ya kong hasa. But here it says perseverance gathering virtue is attempting six parameters. Six parameters content six parameters of this virtue contained in one's mental continuum, it says. What do I think is that when you offer mandala, within that the 6 parameter practice. And even you're making charity to beggar, that's 6 parameter practice. So like that, you see. Anybody to do that within that 6 parameter practice, give it to the city. So, the children and the there to perseverance. Then do it and Chawa if attempting work for sentient beings. There are 11 different ones. Sentient Tunjiba to do the perseverance working with sentient beings. So two types of to the numbers from the perseverance. Oh, that's oh, the again. Gone, Conde, someday, today, Goneshilla, so, Chile, Gone, Lucent, then J by someday, someday, by someday, number, sumla, someday, number, numbers, and Sunday number I don't know what you love to so but not about Nangariba, down to Anaki to Yamada, to the Chin Shabe, Shira de Shira Namasanganella, then Dagamela, don't know what you know how to follow the 4 gatherings. 4 gatherings. The Lamnichamo translation get the draw the disciples, but I don't think it's just disciples. It's draw the sentiments. That is not only drawing the who is already a student. You see, you draw the student means who is already a student. You draw the I get that strange feeling. So draw the sentiments who need to be, general and who need to be, mitama, and then benefit from the sentiment. So how to follow the 4 gatherings. For drowning. Oh, not for gathering. For drowning. For drowning. Tabje Jang Sing, Tabje Jang Sing Jimba, Nyamba Mewa, Tanjutamata, Shebetan, Shanda, Kangala, Judo, Juvada, Tumara, Lobat, doing over Chingam, Latenes, Dagasun, Lavagan, Chingala. Now how to follow the Kama Bajing. Shinikumdu. Tataratan Javala, Combating and Lamadana, Chesam, Bejan Sele, Midra, and Tabato, Bevaja, Tena, Jinguji, and Nero Samate, Tom, Sibe, Chukapaji, Mebakan, the Genevating to do it. The Latin to Conlamitary, little Nemiwaja, Chingu, do Major down to the Tintin, never about it, little Nimbo, nothing, little weird. Tabatamata, Teja, Tindia, Dumata, Dumate, go to Duma, Teja, Tindia, Dumata, Dumate, go to Tundruda, Dombe, Jewish Jatan, Shiwa. Miba, Jebe, Nimba, Jambada, Chinaga, Nimbora, Chijinda, Jingunimbo, de Mijabai. Nyamboro de Jabai, Samada, Jinguda, Nimbo de Jebe, Nimbo de Mijavatan. Nyebangabo, Nyebatuji, Labataji, Toto Tambada, Tundribia, Totu, Jim de Jada, Javana, Jim de Juda, Cheme Juda, Lujuda, Jordan, Jinjo, Lenjo, Nevajo, Jeji, Chenamachivada, do Chenemajo, Totu, is the same good. LZR down the near time, and Ashina, things to what I did, no what you handle. How to meditate on the great insight, special insights. I think many people want to try Shine, but you don't think of collecting merit. You don't think much. Maybe I don't know. Maybe particular Western people does not need to collect merit so much. On meditate. That does happen. You do try hard, and maybe sometimes that creates you become dullness. You understand dullness? Like that, you see. So you don't think much of collecting merit. Yeah? That's just that you see, there's something so easily something happens. That doesn't happen. So instead of that, some dangers. So need to collect much merit and need to collect much merit karma to each Shine. Collect much merit. It's not easy. Because if it achieved, then in other meditation, something easy to achieve. So, in person needs a lot of merit, so much merit. So you not think, major people don't think that. Western don't think that. That's it. So many people try. Then many people try. Then turn out. It didn't turn out even disturbing. If you're a monk, then turn out being crazy. Turn out something else. And so you try for course of that. Then she, I heard that somebody mentioned Shine. He was in the Tabacholing. So and then after his own camp, gave teaching, then he didn't consult much Genrapton. But that's the man teacher, but left. One time started, yes, but not much. And then left. And then I think at the Shiru talk, sorry, that was not mentioned in public, but Shiru the attending the together the Wrathful Peaceful. This Emeta practice. But Emeta was Madushi practice, Emeta practice. So he may have done that some month, and I think 6 month retreat was 2 months or 6 months. Then he began Shine. Then after some time, even though he was mentioned like this, then at the end, I don't know how many hours, and then you saw his body was turned like this or like something like that. And then so easy to get angry. So there was a sheep, an animal, sheep, no, sheep or sheep. How to say? Sheep. not shift nearby the house, but shift down the mountain. So he was up, the shift down there, make a noise. So he was angry, so he pulled rocks from the mountain down over the animals' eyes. So I heard this, and I think it must be Genchambang who told me that. So very angry, so angry that this is the disturbances. So if you don't think of importance of patience, practice the patience normally, and especially that time, then the room comes. Then all these things, you see, you only think you don't think of the practice of patience. You only shin. No, you see, like that. So normally, or the patience so important. Normally. So maybe not much time. So another time. So another time actually. So I must tell this important. So it destroys all your marriage all the time. Every day, so many times you destroy your marriage. So your happiness comes from marriage. Not come from outside. So see, so then the person went Bombay or somewhere to heal the lunga. Then sadhu was one sadhu he saw one sadhu wherever he told me that very far from the door something. Then the sadhu does like this with hands like this. Sadhu does. Then he felt like his lung going down. You see, something like that. So anyway, I don't know what happened at that. In Tibet, the one Lamanga whom we expected to be Washington to guide the. So he gave teaching on the Shine and the Bodhicitta, and the amount of people, monks, and the living, 2 people each of Shine within 2 months. That's what happened. Even the Tangsi from Taiwan, so many years on Chenro, even she developed quite high stages during that time. She said, he is very skillful guiding the meditation. He is very, very skillful in guiding meditation to people. And it all depends on your merit. So whole thing comes to your merit. Whole thing comes to your having merit. You see? All the answer. Even the guru, even the what kind of guru, you are merit. So all answers your merit. So that's why we need to pray. In all the lifetime, perfectly qualified guru. To me, the perfectly qualified guru. All the time. Not just guru. Without separation. Then enjoy the holy Dharma. Actually, the part of Burmese and the Bhattacharya, all that. You see that, so I make the prayer, the Midya Kazuri. Midmana teaching, the early public Limbo, then Midmana teaching, and then made the public qualified Guru, revealing the understanding path to enlightenment. That you see, I meant to precisely like that. And then achieving enlightenment by pleasing most the holy mind. That's all the importance. Not the blah, blah, blah. It's all the importance. So the northern tradition, but they also guru, or they are married. You're married. You understand? So, yeah, depends on your past karma. Depends on your past karma. But, you see, I should tell this. Geshe Kadamba Geshe said, Tundrota Shidulunayang, Jemmy Younger Juba, 30 years. So even you are so foolish, like animal, like pig, you see, you are so, even though you are so foolish like animal, if you have a good devotion, look in the Buddhas, that, even though you're so no intellect, so foolish, like pig, you see, but no difficulty to become Manjushri. No difficulty at all to become Manjushri. That, so foolish one. Remember this. Like that. You see? That's. If you have that, if you have that one, you see that one, if you have, then I say, if you are no intellect, so foolish, no difficulties to become Manjushri. That's so much depends on your marriage. That actually, you see, one way, you see, not everybody meet, that not everyone. So like so that so many happened. You understand? So many happened who achieved enlightenment already. Not everybody meets non-virtuous friend. You understand? Not everybody meets non-virtuous friend. Why? Why? You have to think, why? I leave there. You have to think. 다시행어 주와나 외도 안달아 차도 산라 담아서 영어군에 대해 애즈너를 내서 가면다고네 동아 중에 신도를 저한테 주고에 잡아다 놓고대 제바다베 또 담만도 아즈매매 바라는 거에 주와나 제선반니는 대외 대다 왜나라는 걸 생이야 도배당도 하시 받아서 멤버랑아 등어 조나가 유다 가자다 자와야 되는 나도 얻어든 해주나 나대를 지기다 되었다 내가도 가루니도 주게 되지 저들라 보자 바시에 저러 주드주나 루스면 주드주나 루스면 니여생아야라 유다응이도 야나가지 이마대진도 루스니 자매 주드주 생아다 루스지나 여왔던 내미 지인고 대나가 요르당아 SMSM 소도 제베더님이 이제도 대정하들을 지르다들 순단이바 마예베 나마다들 신이바다 응어주들 뭐이노 가데야다니 들어와주나 드니얼로 조드니세 이제 듣는 아주 수도가 레야드다 메지야다니 아다메지야다니 다다도 뭐저 지랑아들 신이바다 다다 근데 뭐저 Ngashi Jawa Luti Nye Zole Juma Deme Juma Tabu, Tejan Lu Jawa Yalanga, Toba Shere Pumuti, and the Patata Mengo, Tuna Gatu, the Medan Nawan. Not to go to the Tuna Luda, Litanamati, and the Ganamagan, the lesson to the Metro, to the Loco, so Jim. Chachamate Ludama Mujoyana, Ludin Juligan, Hachitama, Tamati to Joe, contested to Nagala, Ligachana Sudacho, Ludig, Lude di Shigo, and Atamaju Lugan Solatapa. Tamasamla legend, cementing, and legend, and singing a Jewish. Tendo a thousand, Barangani, Travan, Kachin, and the law to the legend. Samada, the essence, and Jita, Nivachitan, tradition to the maybe so to the cemetery and Jita. My essence, the Mamuta, what you are in the cemetery, in the cemetery, Najach and the cemetery to your thing to the Nido to the cemetery, getting additional such to attend the cemetery, the cemetery. Dishi then go now to the magistrate, and a Chizata was Tadaranga. Lutan 7 she general Yemeta, Dojutamatic Chugula, the Jen Katatuma God and a condition Malava, Midata Pajatam, went down to Pajatam Shile, Yet and so the Bachus, Yomaya to the Chugalana Maduna, and use it to the US, given us to the Nazi, Adana Yang Chukutem, do Juamid, Yunamato de Junction Jabana Yunamato de Junjamana Minimi Yame Barami Jurua, the Dition to Chunavana and Tondia saw the Dantana to Namache. Oh, the Namache, very better come to him, get the Memijuro, what you tell me about Tonga, Tong get the Metoma, and the Yavaji, Egypt, and the Deva, the Jesus of the Jibberiz, and get you there to Hataraton. Then the charge, Lama, the Baying, Abanika, Tatu, Jato, Jimena, Johnson, Jimetan, Aming on the young Thermatu, and Ibn and what the near Jimato was. Oh, together, Shebanim, Etuana, young Tomba, Nebedo, Jetoa, Unajima, Bimeto, Chale, Jamacontolos, Etan, Jetoa, Unajima, Najiga, Sundurajin, Sanola, maybe Shira, Sundel, Nova, Chingala, do you take what you think? So, this is how to follow, how to enter in the Bajana. I do a Dawa, Tomana, Jimana, Sinuan, to Julim, Joanny, Basing, Nebajabada. Once you know the Gujisaman, Sablama, and the Julabede, Jukabang, and watching a lot of sort and name. Rindu a Belatungi, Shuto Yamana, Chavo Jamang, pray the Lambert education that Meraba, Jamang, Siba, the singing too much, such a Jimata Koya, Pachamiko, Nagan, the realm of the Tanduacha, Teratan to the Chinga damages on the Kabazo, Tawata Sundu. There may be a chance to tell, not finishing. Merbas, this day at the end of the text. Merba Miss sing again. Sing, I guess, sing. Gemma, one sympathy. Gemma is a kind of sad. Exclamation, how to say? Alas. Alas. Gemma is a kind of something sad. Sound like calling a sound. In the past, once in the samsara, been circled like such these water, the container, the bucket, the container is the where you pull water from the well. Then go down, then bring up water, go down, bring up. So like that, you turn around. Pachir migum ni jamne, most then I must always wander in the realms which have no freedom to practice Dharma. You know, the eight freedom, so the opposite. So therefore, you see, even you're born a human being, but freedom, eight freedom that the eight non-freedom as very no freedom to practice Dharma. So almost most even you're born a human being like this. So Tende Lamsang Tama. So therefore didn't meet Lamdrim like this, didn't meet in the past. Tare, that this time I received richness, freedom, richness. So body having the eight freedom richness, so that Shingatambe, just being guided by holy virtuous friend. Not non-virtuous friend, but holy virtuous friend. Guided this time. Lamjo Tinda, Jagabro, then such a time met a sublime path like this. Tawatava Shindula, so extremely foolish. Not see Tawatava means not practicing Dharma, not worried, not practicing Dharma, not think of death. You know, I may die in the times of practicing Dharma, not that. Making preparation for the happiness of life, then ultimate happiness from liberation, then preparation for enlightenment, not, then to enlighten something to benefit, not practicing Dharma. Then, so just don't care. Kind of mindful careless. Like with the you say granted. Huh? Take for granted. So not practicing Dharma, not worried, but not practicing Dharma. Then just, mind totally distract about this life, pleasure. And you see, it's a meaning you got, but yeah. The teacher said, therefore, works of this life, exhibits of this life, like the heart, like the snake, each year maybe snake leaves the cover, skin leaves each year, skin, or like that, you leave it, the works of activities in life. Lamsang Tila Nintendo. In this good path, in this pure path, day and night, I put effort, I take the essence. So, I mean, when you practice renunciation of this life, then you are taking the essence, the happiness, future lives. Or then, when you practice the renunciation of the samsara, natural suffering, you see general aberration to that. You see, you take the essence of the ultimate happiness, the nirvana. Or then also shortcomings or self-chasing thought, or if you fell Lord Nirvana, then billion eons, then you abide in the Lord Nirvana. You never achieve enlightenment, you never hope for other sentient beings. Like that. So So here, say, Jebje Song Rinpoche said, also mentioned the teachings. The person who took initiation, highest Tantra initiation, and brought the vows, and reborn in the lower realm, and suffer, and then you're born, because past life you met Tantra, so you get reborn in human realm, you meet Tantra again, so like that, then practice, then you achieve enlightenment. So the person who was born who fell in the lower nirvana, still there. Even the other person who broke samaya and all that, born in the lower realm, and born, finished suffering, then born in human realm, with Tantra again, then practice, then you see achieving enlightenment. All that's finished, but that person who achieved nirvana still there, kind of so billions and billions and billions of eons there. So the other one achieving enlightenment much faster. So that being who received nirvana and still there so many billions of eons. So that's the advantage that there is one which you say that so the means having met Tantra in this life, Tantra teachings, you took initiation, lower Tantra or higher Tantra. So of course, you break the vows, and of course there's a self-initiation, or there are many ways to purify. Yeah, to purify by pleasing the Guru most, that's the most powerful one, and then so you can purify. But you see, even without, even didn't get done purification or conversion, you get born in the lower realm, and then you see finish karma, then you born a human being with Tantra teaching again, because you met past life. So you like that to practice achieving enlightenment. So the kind of advantage is that meeting Tantra teaching is that so that you achieve enlightenment. Kuga, the one who never took initiation, you see, I want to practice vows, I will never take initiation. So then you never make connection, you never good imprint, it never lives. So then in the future life, it never happens. So like that. So for you, it never happens. So even you're born nirvana, even you're achieve nirvana, but billions, so many eons there. So the kind of that kind of the disadvantage. So that so due to multitude of virtue, so having this Lama prayer, then from now on, in all the lifetime, never separate away from this Lamrim, like this Dharma. May all my great beings be liberated by this Lamrim. By this Lamrim means by listening and reflecting meditation, actually like that. So this profound teaching of the great path to enlightenment, by avoiding the outlines of what, the very essence is in the verses, and the very essence is explained in verses, and then how to practice. The Holy Dharma, this session like that, what called this, Rangirden, I think he shouldn't do. He shouldn't do it. Jnana Bidre, Guru Sanskrit. For my own meditation, direct meditation, and others who are same, who who has equal karma, to benefit, I would hope to benefit them, then I am the last virtue training, last. Then in Sanskrit, the very last one, the virtue training. In the Sanskrit language, Jnana Bidra, called that Kongyul Ritu, Kongyul Tibet, Ritu, the hermitage, Gaden Samdelingdu. Gaden Samdelingdu, the name of the monastery, wrote this. The meaning women, the teaching, the heart teaching of heart teaching. Lama heart teaching made to become banner of not degenerating on the heart teaching. Even by writing this, then made to become banner, not degenerating heart teaching. So I think that's so okay. That's all translation finished. The session nectar. Okay, that's. I did do. I did do. Maybe one or two places, something. I don't remember. Okay, so now, thank you. Good light. Did all the past, the best of which I married to Clarabetri, I married to Clarabetri, number Buddha. They made the body, the source of all the happiness, success for oneself, also in the enlightenment. for every sentient being. Made with generated within the mind of sentient beings who have been one to matter from beginning to broad, with the kind, from beginning to broad, so the most of the other, do not happen, Dama, do not, Dama, do not come. Oh, then because to get you there with so much attachment to subject and all. Also, then so much all the action that the kid taking care of you, all the because the get karma, all that get the karma, all then they suffer was real, as I said, things they suffer from beginning, let's read about up to now the suffered what suffered numberless times, even that for you, because of the. Oh, the thing you oh, then again, if they don't meet Dharma, if they don't meet Dharma in this life, then oh, then the suffer again, the critical continuation, they suffer again. Oh, like even you then yourself. Didn't practice Dharma, didn't practice Dharma, didn't realize the ultimate wisdom, realize and so that. Oh, then you get born samsara again, number of times, then sentient beings, you have been born, then the sentient beings suffers endless again, suffering samsara, the thing, when you born there, the take. So that's the situation. Bodhicitta to be generated in all in the mind of all the sentient beings. The particular bodhicitta to be generated in the heart of all the sentient beings in this world. And the bodhicitta to be generated in the heart of all the people in all the sentient beings in America. In the head of the drum, and then President Trump, then Bodhicitta Trevijan in the heart of all the centers, was also coming to the FPMT centers and all the stuff. All of the like Katam center, then all then the person in all the in the heart of all the students and in the Bodhicitta Trevijan and those who love my brothers and then Bodhicitta Trevijan, any sentence me who see me, touch me, remember me, talks about me, who is mine, who mentions mine, who see the pictures, who dreams on. Then Bodhicitta Trevijan in the heart of all of us here, and including all our family who dead, who living, everybody. Then Bodhicitta, those who have generated Bodhicitta, and then higher than to maybe then giving enlightenment, it's good possible. Then now the I did all the past, the best mission, through life, the numberless sentiment, numberless Buddhas, all the all these merits which do not exist from its own side. May I who do not exist from its own side achieve the Buddhahood which do not exist from its own side. Lead all the sentient beings who do not exist from its own side to that Buddhahood which do not exist from its own side. By myself alone, who also do not exist from its own side. Jamalamba, the Jamato Kondo Zamotea, the Janda Kundi, Jandala Jangava, other the Java Jawat and Jango Haganla, to the Mavaya Tagata. Samoja Jarado, Java Tonga. Tenjamo to Jamala, Data Sinya, Tembayo Rambo. When I talk, sometimes the things left, then just, yeah. That's Haiva say so therefore to meet perfectly qualified guru in all the lifetime, you need to create cause. You need to create merit. You need to create cause. You have to think that. So we need to change our mind. You understand? Root. We need to change our mind. That you are the culture, you are the creator of suffering, samsara, you are the liberator, you are the creator of enlightenment. You understand? That, you have to know that. You are the creator. Okay, thank you very much. Good night.
You who uphold the subduer's moral way, who serve as a bountiful bearer of all, sustaining, preserving, and spreading Manjunat's victorious doctrine, who masterfully accomplish magnificent prayers honoring the sweet Savior of myself and others, your disciples, please, please live long.